Also, I would share too many of my thoughts. I don't.
You're very unapologetic. That's what I can say. Like, you're gonna speak your mind. You're gonna say what you want to say, and
I'm working on maybe speaking a little less sometimes. But I'm glad people appreciate it.
I appreciate you.
Thank you.
I like when you're unapologetic.
Thank you.
Hi guys, welcome back to Unapologetically Angel, sponsored by PrizePicks. We have an amazing guest, a beautiful queen, singer, songwriter, artist, Grammy nominee, Kehlani. Hey queen,
hey.
You look good.
Thank you. So do you.
They couldn't wait for you to come on. When I announced that you was coming on, they was slobbering all over the camera. They was drooling. They like.
Well, I hope they wiped it up. Here we are today.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm happy to be here.
How's everything been? I mean, I feel like you've been on the high of your career many times, and obviously the song folded right now, like everybody on that real bad. And just being able to see like what you're doing right now is like literally amazing.
Thank you.
But like going back to your childhood, how was it for you growing up in Oakland, California? You're a West Coast baby.
Yeah.
That's different.
It is.
So how was it growing up in Oakland?
It was cool. I mean, Oakland is so different that I say it all the time. I didn't realize how different it was until I got older and like started traveling and touring and seeing how different the world is, or even the country is from, how I grew up.
Right.
I've been making music since a very young age. I've been doing it since I was like 12, 13, professionally around like 14. And it's just been a really long journey. It's just been like the longest journey. And again, it's like, it's peaked a lot of times, and it's, I've had my highs, I've had my lows, and so to kind of be arriving at this moment right now is really, really cool. Because it feels a bit like 10,000 hours ish. Like it feels a bit like, oh, okay, like I have the reins, I know what I'm doing right now. So it's cool. It's really cool.
Growing up, did you know you always wanted to be in the music industry? I know you danced, but like, did you know that you were like gonna be in the music industry?
I had no idea. I sang because I couldn't dance anymore. I got an injury.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I injured my knee.
Were you playing basketball?
No.
Oh.
Imagine. You know what? I've never played a sport.
Really?
I ran track for a little bit, but like that was at the same time that I was dancing. So when I couldn't dance, I obviously couldn't run track. So like everything physical just ended there at the same time.
Really? I didn't know that because I know you're really supportive of basketball.
Yeah.
And like I feel like you
I
support
love
everybody.
watching it.
Yeah. But you never played.
Never played.
Okay.
I probably couldn't get a ball through a hoop if my life depended on it. That is not what God blessed me with.
I'm dead.
Yeah, terrible. But yeah, I danced first. I really wanted to go to like Juilliard and like eventually be in the San Francisco Ballet. Like those were my dreams.
Yeah.
And then I got injured, and I was already in art school.
Okay.
And one day the kids in the choir were like, we be hearing you sing like around the hallway. Like I was always a little girl, like somebody would grab me and be like, you come sing to this person, you can sing.
Yeah.
And so they were like, you're already enrolled in this school, why don't you just switch?
Yeah.
And I went into like the vocal emphasis, and everything started like curating from there, and like my voice, changed, and I was able to grow it, and then I joined a band, and the rest was history. So
wow, that's crazy, because I feel like people have different routes when they go up, and like they hit a different peak. And you started this like you were in college?
No, when I was in middle school.
Middle school?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Did you have anybody that inspired you to like want to sing, or you were like, oh, my voice is good, like I'm just gonna sing?
I mean, I was shaped by what I listened to. I think musicians are like that. Like if I grew up in Nashville listening to country music, I'd be a country singer. If I grew up, in New York and listen to all rap, I'd probably be a rapper. That's just like how we're shaped. And I grew up listening to a lot of neo soul, and R&B, and of course that shaped mostly my writing. I feel like my voice came from a lot of like listening to Brandy and listening to singers who were really agile. I listened to a lot of Jasmine Sullivan. Once I started singing in like high school and things like that. But yeah, as far as like music goes, it was really like writing led for sure.
Yeah, when you got your debut Cloud 19, do you feel like that was like your peak that really got you like there?
Yeah, it was the first time I put a project out. Right. I was just dropping stuff on SoundCloud before that, just
I
like
remember SoundCloud days.
Just being on SoundCloud and just being like, yo, and everybody on Twitter, everybody who would like have any tweet. I remember like responding to everybody's
Twitter
tweet
was fun.
That was
when Twitter was fun.
Right. All right.
Now it's strict.
I don't know what X is. Honestly.
It's strict now.
Everybody's getting fried left and right. I'm fried on Twitter every one business day.
Do you be having to like go back and look at your tweets from like 2012, 2013? Like,
I don't have Twitter. I haven't had Twitter in like 5 years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's just not the app for me. I fully accepted it. Like, also, I would share too many of my thoughts.
You're very unapologetic. That's what I can say. Like, you gonna speak your mind. You gonna say what you want to say, and
I'm working on maybe speaking a little less sometimes. But I'm glad people appreciate it.
I appreciate you.
Thank you.
I like being unapologetic.
Thank you. But yeah, Cloud 19 was the first project I ever dropped.
Yeah.
And I'm on like project, maybe approaching project 8, maybe. So that feels like it was a decade ago. Yeah. So it does feel like forever ago. But that was definitely what set it off for sure.
How was that getting that much publicity and all that at that 19? Young age? Yes.
Well, thankfully, what prepared me before that was I was on America's Got Talent when I was
I saw that.
15-ish, maybe. Honestly, it's a blur around what age I was. Mm-hmm. I don't really remember. I just know I was in high school, maybe 10th grade.
Yeah.
And imagine I'm in school. And then I leave to go do this thing with my band who had only done like local gigs at the time. We leave school one day to go do this audition. The next time we come back to actually go to school, I've now been on a national talent competition show and my whole life is different. So I'm coming back. Everything is different. All the kids are different. The treatment is different. I'm in an art school that is preparing me to have a career in this thing that I'm now technically doing professionally.
Right.
So, like, my whole world
just
changed. So, I was already prepared. Maybe at 19, I'd already experienced, like, the band breaking up and, like, going back to regular high school and, like, just trying to finish my high school stuff and, like, all this tumultuous, like, life stuff and growing up. And then by the time I made Cloud 19, it was, like, a re-entry. It was, like, my second go. You know.
Did you enjoy it, though, at 15? Like, the treatment of, like, your peers and stuff like that?
It was weird. Yeah, school was weird.
School was weird. Because at 15, like... Everybody looking at you.
And it was like the beginning of social media.
Yes.
It was like MySpace was out still. Yeah. And, everybody was, talking that talk on MySpace. The beginning of Twitter, you know, like early Facebook, stuff like that. So it was definitely strange. It was definitely like my experience was so vastly different than everybody around me. Like, we just kids in Oakland, like, and one day we come back and we're like local celebrities. Like it was very like night and day for sure. But I had as much of a blast that I could have.
Oh, okay. Did you enjoy it though? Like getting to a peak so high and like enjoying everything else that comes with it?
Yeah. I mean, it's I was going to art school for singing and then became a professional singer.
Yeah.
At that age. So it definitely felt like I was accomplishing, the goals that I had set for myself at that time, and I was exploring this like whole new world of possibility of what was possible for me to do. Nobody in my family has even really left the state, left the country. Like, I didn't ever see things like this possible for me. Like, I've done things so beyond my wildest dreams and like what as a kid I thought was capable for someone like me. So definitely enjoyed it. I've enjoyed it at every stage, no matter what comes along with it.
Yeah, I feel like it comes with a lot.
Yeah,
and, like,
it does.
Especially with the social media. How did you deal with like balancing that part, like your growth from like you being 19 into you now? Like, do you look back and see like, oh, I should have been doing this, I shouldn't have been doing that?
For sure. You know what's funny is I feel like there's probably people who right now could say I could use some more social media training. But if they would have known me, if they would have been following me like 7-8 years ago, I used to black all the time. Like, I used to be online, responding to everything, tweaking. Like, I feel like my frustration is still learning how to be balanced. I'm still learning how to like not feel the need to explain my art or defend my art or engage in conversations that aren't just like purely I'm sticking beside what I think and what I feel in my art. But I'm only 30.
Yeah, we grow.
Right, right. Holla at me in like 2 years. See if it changes.
When you write your music, though, does that go into it? Like your life, things that go on in your life, does that always go into your music?
I think that I've made, again, I'm approaching project 8, and you kind of get to this point where you kind of develop this like bank of feelings as an artist. I feel like and it's so that I don't ever have to be going through something specific in order to write about it, because the goal really in life is to be a sane, well-grounded person who can experience things, and it doesn't have to have chaos in your life in order for art to thrive or to be able to create.
Yeah.
So I've developed this like bank of emotions, over time. Like, I can go back anytime and be able to access how I felt in a breakup, access how I felt in heartbreak. And for some reason, people will still have their theories of like, she's writing about this person right now, she's writing about this. I'm like, you know what, you think whatever. The whole time I'm just making a really good song because I'm able to like draw back into this emotion that I have experienced multiple times.
Yeah.
You know?
No, I like that. This is your Money Move segment brought to you by Ally. When you got 19 and you got your first like check and you start getting money, what was like the first thing you spent your money on?
You know, I'll never forget it. And my manager will probably laugh because OP remembers I went to the Louis store.
Period.
I went to the Louis store in Rodeo and got this like really dumb like black backpack. I ended up giving it to my mom because I was like, I look so goofy with this backpack. Like everything else is mad like regular, like I'm wearing regular clothes.
Yeah.
I'm still wearing the freaking skate high Vans, and I just got this big Louis black backpack that was like bigger than my torso. But I remember being like, yeah, like I paid for it in cash because I had after party money from my first tour. I was like, yeah, I'm balling for sure.
Yeah, that's how I felt too. Like, but how did you manage it? Like when you were 19, you don't buy the same stuff that you when you were 19. How you used to splurge.
You know what? It's crazy. I've never been a super splurger. Okay. Like I always spend a lot on my family.
That's good.
My family can call me for whatever they need. I retired my mom, my siblings. You know, if they have random wants, I take care of my. You know, I take care of my folks, take care of my friends. I enjoy being like the experiential provider.
We the tricks.
You know, I'm a bit of a friend trick. I ain't gonna lie.
We the family trick. We the friend trick for sure.
Absolutely.
Period. I love that though. When you get back to your people, like I feel like that thing's
that's what it's about.
Come back to you. Well, now we have Ally's dynamic duo to help us get next level savings out of our everyday spending habits. This episode is sponsored by Ally.
Give your savings an assist with Ally Bank's Dynamic Duo. Just like the dynamic duo of me and your pod angel, now we have Ally's Dynamic Duo on here too.
Hey, let's go. We love a dynamic duo. And when it comes to saving money, Ally knows teamwork makes the dream work.
That's why their spending and saving accounts work together to help you reach your goals faster.
These accounts have serious chemistry. Together, tools like Surprise Savings, Roundup, Spending Buckets, and Saving Buckets help you channel your inner financial playmaker. To find out how your everyday spending habits can unlock next level savings, visit ally.com/spend and save. Again, that's ally.com/spend and save.
This show is sponsored by Skims, one of my all-time favorites. Kim, we still need you to come on the pod. Okay, girls, listen up. I have been wearing Skims for years, but I recently started wearing the Fits Everybody collection and it's life-changing. And I don't want to gatekeep, so here's what you need to try that I've recently been loving. The Fits Everybody t-shirt bra, truly life-changing. I have always struggled with painful bras and wires, but the t-shirt bra does the trick. No wires, smooth like butter, comfortable, and the best part, doesn't even feel like I have a bra on. You also cannot go wrong with the Fits Everybody t-shirts, both short and long sleeve. They are just so comfy. The way it just molds my skin and makes me feel snatched. And you can't even see any bra lines with the Fits Everybody t-shirt bra. I'm replacing my old bras ASAP. Truly life-changing. And if you haven't tried the Fits Everybody t-shirt bras yet, this is your sign. What are you waiting for? Shop Skims Fits Everybody collection at skims.com. After you place your order, be sure to let them know we sent you. Select podcast in the survey and be sure to select our show in the drop-down menu that follows. And if you're looking for the perfect gifts for everyone on your list, the Skims holiday shop is now open at skims.com.
When you got to touring, how was that lifestyle for you? Because I feel like touring is crazy.
It's buck wild. It's buck wild. You know, touring in the beginning is so different than touring now.
No, okay.
Also because like I'm getting older. Like it's different. I'm do the show, knock out the after party. Please go to bed.
You don't like going to the after party?
I mean, I have to go to the after party. I do be having right, exactly. I gotta get my little cash, but I also be having fun. Yeah. Like there's times when I'm like, I'm not drinking with y'all. I cannot turn up with y'all. I'm here to just sing. Somebody bring me some fresh fruit to the section. Maybe I've had tea in the club, all kind of stuff. But at 19, it was like, it's the stuff you hear about. Like, oh, you're supposed to go on tour. Like, you're supposed to rock out. You're supposed to be drinking and smoking and partying and hanging out. And I tried all those things. And also just a lot of, like, you're traveling. So, like, you're exploring new cities every day and new countries every day and stuff like that. And now I've been kind of everywhere like multiple times. So I'm like, I have my spots that I want to go to when I go to these countries. And other than that, I know how to chill in that hotel room. One thing about it. One thing about me, I can lay down on my off day, okay?
Do you enjoy it, though, like the tour life?
I do. Yeah. I think touring is my favorite part of my career. I feel like as an artist, it is the one time that you get to experience getting energy given back to you, because you spend so much time just giving it out. You give your personality out all day. You have to share your personal business all day. You have to go into interviews and spill your guts all day. Then you put so much energy into the music and you're giving that all day. When you're on stage, you're also giving, but you're also receiving, and there's people cheering. I don't know how it is for y'all, because when I go to a basketball game and like everybody is there and y'all have to do like pressurized moments, like I can imagine having to make a certain shot while people booing y'all.
But that's the same thing. You're one person standing by yourself on a stage in front of thousands of people. But
like they bought a ticket to only see me. Like there's no opponent in that room that like another side of the crowd has to like potentially boo me for them or anything like that. I would pee on myself. I would throw up, girl.
It is a lot of pressure.
I'm always, every time I'm at the game, I'm like, no, be nice. Be nice. You guys are being so mean.
That's basically sports. Like,
there's
always going to be the ride or die fans, and there's going to be
I applaud y'all.
The haters. Yeah. That's so funny. I feel like you've collabed with so many great artists. How is that like collabing with different people and like learning their music and how they write and how they just do things?
I mean, I think that's the best part about music. I think when we talk about all these legendary albums and legendary things in history, there was so many people that were involved in those processes. It was never just like, when you see Michael Jackson, you got to think of all, the whole group of collaborators that went into the greatness that is Michael Jackson. When you're thinking about Aaliyah, when you're thinking about Brandy, you're also thinking about the producers and the writers and the imagery and the people who are part of the creative team, like all these things. So when I'm working with other artists, I'm also getting introduced to their world and their process. And we're kind of just like sharing this moment of like, let me let you in my world. Let me let you in my world. We're going to merge the worlds. And then we always leave with something new that we were able to take away from each other. And I think collaboration is a lost art because everyone is so pressed to be really hyper individual right now. Like, I wrote 100% of the song and I produced the song and I did it. And I don't want anybody to see any names in the writing credits and the production credits. And it's just like, that's not how great things were made. Historically, that's not how great things were made. So I really appreciate everybody that takes the time to like work towards something that comes out as mine.
Okay. Gotcha.
And I'm happy to be a part of, other people's stuff too. So
when someone says that someone else wrote the song, does that mean that the artist didn't write any of it and they just sung the song?
It depends on the person. Okay. Depends on the person. I'm a part of all writing across the board for like my stuff. Yeah. Like I won't just take a song and then won't make it mine. Usually I'll end up rewriting a bunch of it. But for the most part, it's like I'm in the room and we're writing it together.
Right.
It's really interesting to be able to be in a room full of people, talk about something you're going through, talking about experience you have. Then there's like a couple other people who can really relate to that situation, and you guys are like, it goes from a conversation into this art piece.
Got you.
And that it really allows you to enjoy perspective and apply perspective into the song, because it's not just you writing from one angle. It's like people coming together to be like, and how do we make this better? How do we make this better? Then I don't think people know how song credits work. Like when you see the credits at the bottom.
I don't get it. I don't understand.
When you see the credits at the bottom of like Apple Music or something like that, and everybody that's listed, a lot of those are also producers. And some of those are also, whoever was sampled in the song are also listed as producers. And so when you see sometimes these massive credits of like a bajillion people on the song, it's not always that 1 million people wrote the song.
Okay, got
It's just the list of everybody's names who were somehow tied into this creatively. Yeah. Which can be pretty vast.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I never really understood that because, like, even like when people, like you were just talking about, like people don't want to collab people anymore. Like just know that they wrote. Like when people say, "Oh, she doesn't write her own music. He doesn't write her own music," but like, what does that even mean? Because I feel like you have to add something,
right? I mean, also there's like I can't really speak to the not writing because I write.
Yeah.
But also to speak to people who don't quote unquote write, these are still people who have to then go take this song, transform it, apply their vocals to it, perform it to the world. Like they embody. Some people are not everybody's meant to write and create. Some people are meant to embody, which is why not every writer can be an artist and not every artist can be a writer. It just is what it is, and it takes both of us. It really does.
Got you.
And I think more people should be open to just like egoless creating and just focusing on getting the best art.
The best. Yeah. For the people.
Yeah.
Because we want to hear it. I don't really give a damn who wrote the song.
Nobody cares.
I want to hear it. It's
and
good.
sometimes producers are really good at that. They know their strengths. They'll like make something. They'll be like, you know what, so and so does better drums, so I'm gonna send it over to so and so, and I'm gonna let them do a drum pass because they have better. They do better drums than me. Or I'm gonna go send this to a bunch of people who play horns or strings because I don't play horns or strings, and I'm gonna let them, add their part. So then it ends up just being a big, collaboration. But that's how music is made.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I like that.
Look at
It goes
got a lesson. Now you can teach me how to play basketball.
It's gonna take a little while, but we'll get there.
Right.
You'll
Good luck.
No,
you have your work cut out for you with me.
You're an artist though.
Right. I can stay in my lane. Right.
Girl, how did the holidays sneak up on us like that? I swear it was summer like 2 days ago.
Right? And now everybody's texting like, hey, can I come stay with y'all for the holidays? And I'm looking around my guest room like, yeah, we are not ready at all.
Not at all. Plus, I still haven't finished shopping for folks. Gifts, decor, all of that. But listen, if you're in the same panic as me, we got you. Because Wayfair has been saving my life this season.
Yes, the holidays are here, and if you need anything fast, Wayfair is one-stop shop. They've got bedding, linens, decor for literally every room, and if you've got last-minute guests pulling up, Wayfair can get your whole space together way quicker than you think.
Let me tell you what I grabbed from Wayfair. I got this super cute cream comforter set, some gold accent throw pillows, and an accent chair for my guest room. My style is really warm glam, cozy, but still giving don't put your feet on my sofa.
Angel, your place always looks good, but that chair, yeah, that was a moment. I actually grabbed a new storage bench and those soft holiday themed throws. I'm obsessed. My living room legit feels like a holiday movie set now. And Wayfair made it so easy. The site has every style, every price point. I even ended up finding kitchen gifts for my sister and toys for my nephew without leaving the couch.
That's the best part. Wayfair really has everything. Bedding basics for guests, fun stuff for kids' rooms, storage, so you're not tripping over ornaments, kitchen essentials for hosting, seasonal decor, whatever your home needs, they got it.
And for real, now is the perfect time to get everything together because once the holiday hits, you want to relax, enjoy your family, eat good, not to be scrambling for a blanket or a gift at the last second.
Also, I didn't expect them to have so many options for every budget. Like, I got my whole room together for way less than I thought I'd spend. Get last-minute hosting essentials, gifts for all your loved ones, and decor to celebrate the holidays for way less. Head to Wayfair.com right now to shop all home things.
That's WAYFAIR.com. Wayfair. Every style, every home.
Okay, y'all, listen. The holidays are here, and you already know my love language is photos. I keep everything. So when we say the best way to spread holiday cheer is to gift an aura frame and keep your people close, we mean it.
Facts, because every year I'm over here trying to keep our little tradition going. Angel, you know the one where my family wears those matching pajamas and nobody actually likes it? And I still make sure I get the photo of all of us.
Girl, the pajamas are tragic, but the photos are iconic.
Doing me dirty like that, but you're right. That's why I have my aura frame. There's always that one person you wish you could see more during the holidays. For me, it's my cousin who lives across the country. Every time her goofy selfie shows up in my aura, I'm like, yup, that's my girl.
And the best part is Aura makes it so easy.
Yup, let me just hype them up real quick. Because you get unlimited free photo and video storage. Just download the Aura app and connect to Wi-Fi. And you can preload the frame before it even ships. So when they open it, it's already full of moments that matter. Plus, you can personalize your gift with a message before it arrives. And the whole thing comes in a premium gift box. No price tag, no stress. I tried without actually having to try.
Exactly. You can't wrap togetherness, but you can frame it. For a limited time now, save on the perfect gift by visiting auraframes.com to get $35 off Aura's best-selling Carver matte frames, named #1 by Wirecutter by using promo code ANGEL at checkout. That's AURA frames.com, promo code ANGEL. This deal is exclusive to listeners and frames sell out fast, so order yours now to get it in time for the holidays. Support the show by mentioning us at checkout. Okay, getting into folded. How did that song come about?
Yeah.
People think you was talking about somebody.
They always do.
They always do. But it was an amazing song. Like everybody singing, the kids singing it. Everybody singing it. How did it come
really
about?
Grateful. It's the most random story that's just like so God orchestrated. Mm-hmm. I was supposed to work out with this collab. I was supposed to work out this collab that was happening. And the guy was like, I'm about to go on this big tour. Like, you have to come to Miami to finish this song. Because it was going to be we didn't know whose project it was going to be on. Rumor has it may still come out. It might be his song.
Right.
And he was like, but you have to come finish it in person. So I'm like, okay. So I brought me, my executive producer, my creative team, and the guys that I make music with. And I was like, let's go to Miami. Let's finish this song. Let's maybe since we have the studio there, let's make a couple songs. Let's just make a little trip out of it. For 2 days, we tried to finish that song. It just wasn't happening. Like, nothing was happening. I'm also, I find that artists in the studio and, like, the dark rooms and, like, the no windows and all of that, like, it's a little, like, creatively, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I can't catch the vibe.
Yeah. You need windows, you need vibes.
Right, I need to be able to walk outside and, like, breathe some air in between all of this thinking and writing and stuff. And we just couldn't get the collaboration to be sorted.
Yeah.
And I played him a bunch of music. He played me a bunch of music. We were like,
just couldn't.
It just wasn't at the time. And I was like, okay, we don't want to waste our time in Miami. Like, let's go get a studio house. And my boy Don Mills, who plays the guitar on the song, has this like studio house. I think it's called The Bungalow. I could have that really wrong, but I think that's what it's called in Miami. And a bunch of us just came there, and some other producers joined us. Dre Harris, who's like the GOAT. He did Butterflies, Michael Jackson. Yeah. He did all the old music, Soul Child. He's done Brandy. He's done Usher, like just legendary. He starts playing this beat that him and DK the Punisher made. It was the first beat that I heard when I got into that house, literally the first day in the studio house. And I was like, I'm going to just take that in the other room. I took it. Don comes in with his guitar and just plays that. I was like, great, put that on there right now. And I just kept singing, come pick up your clothes. I had them folded. And everybody was like, that's really cool. Like, let's expand on that. And I wrote the song with my friend Kamal, who I like to bounce kind of like words off of all the time. Yeah. And my friend Dixon, who's brilliant, and he also helps vocal produce me. So me, him, and them two and my engineer sitting in this room, and we're just like digging into this song. And like, then my executive producer comes in and goes like, but how do you make this make sense? Like I'm not understanding. How does it make sense? And so we had to, people are still confused, I think, about what the song means.
What does the song actually mean?
So,
come pick them glam clothes up.
Right.
They folded.
Right. What, I think that there is this idea that in R&B, there's like these two extremes. There's like, I hate you, you messed up, I'm done with you. Or this begging and pleading, I need you back, XYZ. But folded is really this like nuanced, like middle part that's like, dang, I want you back, but like, you might have messed up, but I might have overreacted, but also like I miss you, but also like I really need to tell you that you had me messed up. Okay. But also like I got your clothes, and if you come get them, like something might go down, or like we might be able to talk about it. But also like while you here, I just need to get it off real quick that you got me messed up.
I feel you.
Yeah, like in the first verse I say like it's so silly of me to act like I don't need you bad, and I'm clearly saying like I'm having a reminiscing moment. Yeah. By the end of the verse, I'm saying like. I walked away instead of asking for space. That's me saying like I probably overreacted. Yeah. There's probably a situation in which we could have had a conversation, but I got my feelings and I got upset, and now I'm like, come get your clothes.
They folded though.
Exactly. So everybody's doing this like you better, Kehlani better than me. I'm gonna have the clothes in the
bleach.
Bleach. I'm throwing them out. I'm putting them in the dumpster. I'm like, honestly, period. But also, it's not realistic. Yeah. I think realistically, we'd all like to think that things are just cut and dry like that, and we just feel something and we get hurt and we move on. But I think in real life, especially as a woman, like sometimes we have bigger feelings than that. Yeah. Sometimes we overreact. Sometimes we underreact. But it's a lot of like this middle point of like, what do I do? Can we talk about it? So
I like that explanation.
Yeah.
Now I understand.
Right. But now we're locked in.
Now we're locked in. Yeah.
Now the clothes are starting to fold.
Okay. Now I understand why they were folded.
Right. Yeah. Like, right. Why
were they folded?
Right.
But now I understand.
Everybody's like, I would never. I'm like, are you sure about that, sis? Because
I just need some closure. Just come over. I'm mad. I'm gonna get a good on your ass right now, but
talk.
They're folded though.
Yeah, and I need to tell you, maybe no matter what you do. Dang, and I might get my feelings off, but also it's valid.
Yeah. When you make music, like, do people that you're like dating, do they feel like you're talking about them?
Yes, and all of my exes.
Baby, we ain't talking about you.
Right, I'm not even thinking about you. I forgot about that already. Like, I forgot that happened. That was a thing. I don't have any exes. Yeah, I mean, the good thing is if I'm dating someone at the time, then they know my experience. Like, they know that I'm probably texting them like, oh, I'm writing this really good song right now. Like, you're gonna love this, and I send it. Like, it's not like I mysteriously drop a song and my partner at the time has to hear it with the world, and it's like, oh, let me try to figure out what this is about. And yeah, as far as exes go, like, if that's the fantasy they want to live in, turn up, girl. Like, live in your fantasy, live in your church. Honestly, rock out. If that's that's what you want to do, live your life.
Period. Yeah. Do you feel like it's hard dating in the industry as an artist?
Yeah.
Why is it so hard?
There's levels, schedules.
Okay.
Schedules.
But do you make time for what you want to make time for?
I think we'd like to think that.
I think that.
I think that's a really very cute thought to have. But I'm also not just an artist, I'm a mother.
You are.
So when I'm not, doing my art, I'm also trying to spend as much time with my child as I can. Yeah. So there's that balance of like, where does a relationship sit and fit in between all of these? Like, I'm in a peak currently of my career. I'm in the height of my career. I'm also trying to rock out with my kid who's in first grade and is like learning all these cool first grade things and so forming core memories and holiday memories. So I think it's hard because of that. And also, like, it's really weird to have dating experiences in front of the whole world.
Would you do it again?
I have feel one of two ways. I think I'd like to think that I would just never exist publicly in front of people again. But I'll tell you what's really anxiety inducing is trying to do normal things with a partner and walking around and watching everybody do this. Walking into a restaurant and someone's on the side of the table.
And then when you say
someone's behind their menu, and then you say something, and then
no, I wasn't doing that.
Yeah, and then you wake up the next day. Story time. I met Kehlani at a restaurant, and she was she was rude, and I hate her. And I'm like, whole time you were just like invading my. I was trying to be. It ruined the date. It ruined the vibes. So you get to this point where, like, do you want to live in anxiety and fear where it feels like complete strangers run your life? Yeah. And have that much control? Or do you just want to be like a regular girl who wants to hold hands with somebody leaving the movie theater and who wants to go and eat sushi at a restaurant that multiple people... I don't want to shut down a restaurant to go on a date because I'm
not trying to private room every time. Like,
oh my God, girl, that's a lot.
It's too much.
It's just not fun. Like, what if I want to go ice skating I'm not going to shut down the ice skating rink because I want to go ice skating with my girl. Like, it's just... At some point, you decide, like, what kind of life you want to live, and you're going to get scrutinized regardless. Yeah. In my opinion, my dating life is pretty regular for a 30-year-old woman. Yeah. Over the past 10 years, people have seen me with people, and these are the same people talk about me, have been in 35 relationships, and just was in a relationship for 5 years and then dated their ex-girlfriend from 10 years ago. But like, it's gonna be what it's gonna be.
Period. How do you balance that though? Like, why not, like, because you want to live your life still. Yeah. But at the same time, like, I'm not trying to live with anxiety either. Like,
yeah, honestly, you just take it day by day. And you take it case by case. You know, whatever your partner's comfortable with, whatever their boundaries are. If you're dating someone who's not in the public eye, are they ready for that kind of stuff? Like, part. I think in the past when I have dated people who weren't in the industry and then, like, somehow like dating me has catapulted them into some kind of space and it rocked their world. Yeah. Like, that was its own lesson. Yeah. Me dating people in the industry and people, like, making all of our music suddenly about each other or formulating these crazy experiences. And then when they walk somewhere, they might be walking with their stylist or their assistant behind them. And they're like, so-and-so, Kehlani's girlfriend caught cheating on her. Kehlani's so-and-so caught cheating. Whole time it's their assistant, it's their cousin. It's like, all much. Like, you have to just roll with the punches. Yeah. And also kind of, like, remind yourself that, like, people are bored.
They're so bored.
They don't have any lives.
And I think social media has, like, allow people to feel like their opinion is valid.
Oh yeah,
when it's not.
They messed up. Everybody got a mic.
Everybody,
a tiny one. Everybody in them tiny mics.
This episode is sponsored by JCPenney. It's what they thought that counts. with the holidays coming up, how is it? How do you do Elf on the Shelf?
Elf in the Shelf. You know what? Elf in the Shelf kind of freaks me out.
Really?
Yeah, I'm like, that's not a little creepy. Like, also, my daughter's so smart. Like, she would catch on. She'd be like, "You're moving this elf."
Does she still believe in Santa?
Kind of. Like, I know she participates in the idea of Santa, but she's so smart, bro. Like, these new kids are different. Yeah. Like, she's super imaginative and is like on her like fairies are real, mermaids are real, all kind of stuff. But like last year, I put like footprints. I took a boot and put it in powdered sugar, and like left footprints all around the house. Yeah. And then like ate half the cookies. Yeah. And then like, and she was like, "This is your boot, isn't it?" I said, "Dang, girl, I was trying to get creative."
I'm dead.
She said this wasn't Santa. Why are yours and Santa's handwriting the same? Like, I'm just not, I am not eating this Santa roll, honestly. So
so you just buy her gifts, or you still wrap them and put them under the tree?
Oh, I still wrap them and put them under the tree. Oh, okay. But we're very like pro a couple obnoxious ones and then like educational ones. Okay. We've always been that way. Yeah. Like, you get the couple things that you really like, and then let's find some art projects and some science projects and some outside stuff or some kites or some things like that. And then we always have to swap out the old toys and, like, things like that. But she's very, like, she doesn't need much. She doesn't want for much. She doesn't need much. Like, she's not every time we go to the store, ask for a toy. Aww. People offer her stuff, and she's like, I'm chilling. Like, she's really, like, a freaking saint. Like, I don't know who that kid is.
Does she travel with you? Wow.
She travels with me when it doesn't interrupt her schooling.
Okay.
She's way too smart to be missing school. Yeah. She's like the quickest reader and like helps other kids learn how to read and is like really she loves it. So I try not to be selfish and be like, I want to take you everywhere with me. She's like, nah, rock out, do your thing. Yeah. I love school. So
well, thanks to JCPenney. Yes, JCPenney. It's what they thought that counts. This episode is sponsored by JCPenney.
Look, let's be honest, some of us are last-minute shoppers. I know I am.
I am so guilty of last-minute shopping. And you know what? I know some of y'all are last-minute shoppers too, and I'm not judging. Like I've said, I've been there before. December 22nd, like, oh no, I forgot auntie.
Better than forgetting your boyfriend, am I right?
Here's what I know and how I can help with these last-minute shoppers. When the pressure's on, girl, I perform.
Oh, Angel. Girl, we knew that. You are that girl under pressure leading the team to victory.
Performing under pressure on and off the court, that's why I keep JCPenney in my back pocket. Because even in a time crunch, I can come through with the gifts that make people go like, oh, you nailed that.
We're talking last minute, on sale, wow-worthy gifts.
Fragrance? Got it.
Jewelry, sparkly, and still on budget. Got it.
Sneakers? Shout out to Reebok, of course I got them. And they have the cutest pajamas my mom would just love. Don't sleep. You can absolutely pull off the holiday miracle even if you're sliding under the wire like you got 3 seconds left for the buzzer beater victory.
Just hit up jcpenney.com and let the deals do the heavy lifting.
They'll never know you waited, but they will definitely remember the gift. Shop JCPenney. Yes, JCPenney. Do you want more kids?
I don't think so.
Really?
I don't think so. I might be one of those cute one and done hot moms, like, and I think it's just recognizing like what I have time for.
Right.
And recognizing my capacity and understanding how like having the other side of parenting works and all those kind of dynamics and it's not given I want to do that again.
What if your baby girl want a brother or sister?
She do. She better
That's what I'm
to her
saying.
Daddy. Ask her that. Ask your father.
Maybe you want one more on her.
You know what? If I'm 5 years deep into a relationship and my partner looks at me and is like, this is my wish. Like, I always wanted to fulfill this dream. And like, maybe I think about it because I would want to give my partner that kind of experience, especially if they didn't have children.
Yeah.
But other than that, if it was up to me, girl, and I was single for the rest of my life, not doing it again. Okay. That's my best friend. I got my little bestie. We're locked in. We're good.
You want to get married?
I don't know either. I don't know. The government. The government. But there also are things that play into like, necessities for marriage for queer people, and like when it comes to children, when it comes to being in the hospital room if things happen, rights and things like that make me be like, okay, I see that for obvious reasons. But I say everything in that kind of world is up in the air because I'm really just focused on myself right now, and I'm really focused on getting to this part of my career where I can just for the next 5 years, 10 years, just like kind of do everything I think I have the right to do.
Period.
So
I bought you a gift.
Ooh, I love a gift.
Your first Louis Vuitton was when you bought the bag, so I bought you one.
Oh, look at that. Cute. Oh, this is so cute.
The shirts. You're a big fashion girly.
I just want to let y'all know the girls ain't getting girls gifts for coming on their podcast. They're not doing
Okay.
that. Yeah.
Period. I don't know if you're in the Labubus.
My daughter is going to lose her mind.
Is she?
Yeah, she has officially stolen all my Labubus.
Really? Well, this is a big one. Yeah, I got these from StockX. Well, yeah,
okay.
Your daughter's going to love.
No, she's going to lose her mind, actually.
Period.
Like, she stole everybody in the vicinity's Labubus. Like,
really?
my assistants, her nannies. Like, she just has this massive collection of, like, kind of roughed up, kind of dirty. Like,
because they get it dirty quick.
Yeah, and she's not wearing them. She's playing with them fully.
Really?
Like, she's fully, like,
That's
there's
so
a little
cute.
pile of, like, Labubus that do this to each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I see you're really big into fashion. Have you always been into that? Is that from like California, like being from Oakland?
I think we have like personal style in Oakland. Like, I think none of us, like, you can't go, you're not going to walk through Oakland and everybody's got on like massive fashion house, old designer, nothing vintage, but there's so much personal style and the Bay's so like thrifty and cultured in that kind of way. Like, you walk down the street in the Bay and everybody looks like they're some sort of creative because of just the energy that they carry on top of their style. And it's very signature to that part of California. Like, I feel like you can even go to LA and if somebody from the Bay is in LA, you can tell from how they dress.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's a Bay Area thing for sure.
If you could work with any like fashion brands, would you want to work with anyone?
Yeah, I would. Robert One is my favorite designer. I think his ability to be really theatrical. He did my Grammys outfit from last year, but he's so theatrical. Like, his shows are really theatrical. He was doing those, like, when Beyonce had, like, the glittery, bloody veil. Really love him. Really love Kid Super. Really love when people are doing this kind of, like, new sustainable, like art fun, influence. Arty, yeah, this, like, artsy kind of thing. Really love where, like Tom Brown is stepping into, and I don't know, like, I feel like I'm kind of like more of an observer in the space and tapping in when I can. Obviously, like, we all have our classics. We all love we're all secret Rick girlies and and things like that. And yeah, I don't know. I feel like fashion is in this really cool place right now where it's like kind of trying to break that minimalist mold where everything got a little colorless and like a little boring and a little dry and like, very like office attire, and people are kind of ready to flip it on its head and have fun again. So that's cool.
No, I like that. Like the 90s look. I love that. Like the vintage era. That's real cute. I feel like fashion has transcended a lot in the WNBA, and we're like doing like ton of fits and stuff like that. Period.
Y'all killing it.
Period. What's up, y'all? It's your girl Angel here, and you already know I don't play about my fashion. So you best believe I'm rocking with StockX for my holiday shopping this season. Listen, my holiday wish list is crazy, but you know who has everything? StockX. They have access to all the releases I want, whether I'm looking for a hard-to-find handbag or the sold-out Labubus. StockX got me covered. StockX is where sneakers and streetwear culture meet. Plus, their market data lets you know what everything's worth, so you can get in where you fit in for the holidays. Trust me, hitting up StockX for your holiday shopping is the best move. Now you know. This is the More or Less segment brought to you by PrizePicks, where you can win real cash by just picking more or less on your favorite players. I see you at the WNBA. You've been in WNBA games, right?
I sure have.
Period. What more would you want to see from like women's basketball, women's hoops?
I think it's less about y'all and more about the other worlds uplifting y'all in that way. Like, we have which in the past couple years has really changed. Yeah. Like, which is great. Yeah. I feel like I'm seeing more women basketball players be able to be stars in the way that like men's basketball players are stars. And you guys like are able to have these things, like you have a podcast and people have more than just like athletic commercials or like commercials during, you know, the end of the season. But like I would love to see more players be able to have these external lives that like they get more brand deals and start their own brands and like have the support in that way from us. But it's really cool watching it change because it really is changing and all the new teams are being added and I feel like we're getting a lot of wishes granted. Now they just got to pay y'all right and book y'all more.
Okay.
Okay, passionate about it.
Yeah, they just need to put us out there, and also accepting the fact that women can do more than one thing. I think we've like let this thing be like, oh, women have to play basketball, and if she's not playing basketball, she's not focused on basketball, she can't model, she can't do this. Like,
I be seeing what they do to you. I don't like it one bit.
Period.
One bit. Do it all, girl. Do it up.
Thank you to our good friends at PrizePicks, America's #1 daily fantasy sports app. This episode is brought to you by PrizePicks. It's the holiday season and the best time of year for sports. We got bowl games, basketball matchups, playoff pushes, and it's happening all at once. And while you and I are out here making decisions every day, what gifts to buy, what to eat, which game to watch, there's one place where it feels good to be right. PrizePicks, baby.
You're so right, Angel. So many PrizePicks options this time of year. I'm a big Miami sports girl, but I still got my eye on Jimmy Butler out west. Him and Steph are hooping. PrizePicks is simple to play. Just pick more or less on at least 2 player stats. If you get your picks right, you could cash in. Join millions of users and sign up for America's #1 fantasy sports picks app. Download the PrizePicks app today and use code ANGEL to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code ANGEL to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. PrizePicks, it's good to be right.
Does your daughter play any sports or anything?
She is really into karate right now.
Okay, Pig, she whooping ass.
Whooping. Oh, you cuss. Look, I've been holding my tongue this whole time. I don't know if I could cuss on this platform. Yeah, she whooping ass. Yeah. She's in karate. She is doing more like artsy stuff. She's like in piano and things like that. But if she wanted to play a sport, she could do whatever she wants in this life.
Period.
Yeah. Does
she want to be an artist? Like inspired by you?
She is really into medicine.
Okay. Period.
But she's 6. So like I don't know what that means at 6. But she likes to watch surgeries on YouTube.
Really?
Like, I wish, bro.
Where did she get that from?
I think people think that I'm saying this so I could be like, my daughter's so different. But I promise you, she requests to watch live surgeries, and everybody makes a joke that it's because I reran Grey's Anatomy from the beginning when I was pregnant and watched it literally from the beginning. But like I'll show you after. I have videos of her just chilling on the couch, and I pan to the TV, and it's like a full blown like somebody freaking patching up a spleen. It's so interesting. It is. I don't get it. I didn't ask for this. I didn't push for this. I just was like, sure.
You're gonna have your own doctor.
If that's what you want to watch.
Period. You have your own little doctor.
Turn up, girl.
Did she ever come like, mommy, what does this song mean? Like, when she listens to your music?
You know, she's really into asking Alexa to play all my music right now. Like super into it. Like, Alexa, play Folded by Mommy. I mean, Kehlani. Play Out the Window by Mommy. And then she sings the whole thing, and we have like the little dance studio set up in my house, so I get to like watch her like fully rock out and perform. And I don't know if she really like can conceptualize that lyrics really mean anything, but she does freestyle, and she has her own lyrics, and they always are really deep and existential. So like there is some understanding to a certain extent.
What's going on?
Like the other day she made a song, and she was like about like, oh, you hurt me and I hurt you, and then she ends the song with, maybe we needed a Band-Aid. And I was like, yo, that was a really thorough thought. Like that was a really artistic, like to end there after explaining all this hurt. That's a songwriter.
Who hurt her?
Nobody. Bluey? I don't know. I don't know. Nobody at school, because
imagination.
Right.
Right. She know karate.
Right. Exactly.
She
right.
can whip ass.
Right. Exactly. My I don't know what belt she's on currently. I don't think she has a belt yet, but
she'll have a belt.
We're working
Black
our
belt.
way
It's
towards
coming.
the belts. Yeah.
Period.
Belts on the way.
This next segment is brought to you by NBA2K, my favorite video game. Okay, so you're obviously a music girly. They revealed the 2K26 soundtrack, and we have some songs on here.
Okay.
We're gonna pick some songs on here for NBA 2K.
Okay.
Okay, if you had to pick 5 on here, what 5?
What 5 am I picking?
These are from the NBA soundtrack.
Pressure.
If you was playing the game, you was in the mode, you was shooting, you was playing on the game, playing with the WNBA team, What 5 songs you jamming to?
Okay, I'm gonna pick based on like these are the bros.
These the guys.
These are my friends. Mutt, Leon Thomas.
Okay.
I have been making music with Leon Thomas since the beginning of time, since I first got to LA. He's actually secretly on some of my like biggest SoundCloud songs. Like it's him in the background. So I'm picking my friend Leon.
Okay, we got one.
You know what? I'm picking G Herbo.
Okay, period.
That's not my friend, but lately I've been seeing these great videos of him singing his heart out to Folded.
He loves Folded.
Love that. And his kids love Folded.
They do.
And
That's so
his
cute.
girl loves Folded. They're a Folded family, so shout out to them.
He said the clothes was rolling.
Literally. And I love the videos. They're
so
like
cute.
in love singing the song to each other. I'm like, I don't know if this is what that song's about, but honestly, if y'all rock with me, I'm rocking with y'all.
That's so cute.
Definitely doo-wop, Miss Lauryn Hill, the one and only. That is
3.
self-explanatory. That's number 3. I'm on 3.
Yeah, you have 2 more.
So Be It, Clips. Wow, love Clips.
That's a good one.
Classic. So happy they're having their moment right now. Like, it's such a big proof that music is so back.
Music is back.
It's so back.
You know what? I want music videos to be back. Like, I miss like the old school music videos.
Well, see,
like,
the question is, are people ready to receive that?
I
because
am.
Then when you drop a music video, it's all this damn discourse.
That's true.
So, moving on. Wait, we're Doechii, Catfish. That's my
Period.
girl. Love
Okay,
her
we got
down.
5.
Was that 4?
That's 5.
Oh, 5. Period. Doechii the
we need to get Folded on there because I could be playing basketball.
Right, I'm like, nobody wants to like, throw their ball in slow motion. It's giving like glory shot.
I like that.
I seen some football players like do the little folded challenge like after they got their touchdown, and they said it's not frozen for their little victory dance.
Yeah.
Actually, who cracked the folded challenge off was Ray.
Really?
Yeah,
I didn't see that.
Ray cracked it off. She played for Los Angeles.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, she's the one who started it and did it on the court. They have a video of her in warm-ups before the game
I didn't
started.
See that. I need to look.
And she did it because the song was playing out loud, and she like did it, and someone sent it to me and was like, "You need to do this on TikTok," and I did it because of her.
Really?
So technically, full circle moment, the folded challenge started because of basketball.
Period. WNBA player.
Thank you.
Thank you. Period. All right, y'all, listen up. NBA2K26 is available now, and this year is loaded with upgrades. Gameplay has an all-new motion engine, smoother catch and shoot, brand new My Career storyline, and more ways to rep your style on and off the court in the all-new city. They've stepped it up for the WNBA too, with new updates to My Team, which includes current and legendary players from the W. My favorite pastime. NBA 2K26 is out now, and it's the perfect holiday gift. Whether you're gifting it or grabbing it for yourself, now's the time to get in the game. You already know. Ball over everything. Okay, we have 2 fan questions. Is there a song that you didn't like? Is there a song that you didn't like that you wish was a fan favorite? A song that I don't. You didn't like?
Know what's funny?
That was the song we were just talking about.
It's the one you used it for the post. You used it for the post to ask them what questions they should ask me.
What song did you use?
My fans was like, "Not crazy. Why did she use crazy?"
Sorry.
It is okay. I love that people love it. You know who loves that song? My child.
Really?
Loves it.
Why don't you like it?
I was like, 21? I was 21. I was like, there's this big controversy with Crazy because I wrote Distraction. I didn't write Crazy. My label was like, this is the hit. And I was like, but I just wrote Distraction. And they was like, I don't know. Like, I don't know what that means. It's an R&B song. And I was like, bro, let me drop this song. They said, you know what? We're going to drop Crazy. Then a week later, I'll let you drop Distraction. I said, bet, social experiment. We dropped Crazy. The fans are like, okay, cute little bop. I dropped Distraction. And the culture shifted at the time. And all the fans were like, this is what we want. And I got to say a little like, y'all, I told y'all so. So, no beef with Crazy for real. It just was, it got beat up. It got beat to the pulp by Distraction. So.
Okay, period. If the fans want a documentary of your life, would you make one?
Well, we've been storing footage since the beginning of time.
Yeah.
Every artist prays that one day you make it to the level where enough people will care to receive something like that and request something like that from you. And I think I'm in this time period right now where the last 2 years have been the most important, part of what would be my future documentary. Yeah. So I think I'm just really taking my time, kind of letting my story unfold and, no pun intended, but just like build and keep growing so that the documentary will be, worth the watch. But it'll happen one day.
Oh, I like that. Okay, the last thing we do is Unapologetically Tea. Is there any tea you want to spill? Tour coming up. What's up? Okay. What's tea? What's life?
Music
anything.
Tea.
No, music, life, personal, anything.
I mean, I'm almost done with my album. My album will come in the spring.
Yay.
I am definitely going to drop more songs before the album is out. Yeah. I have quite the list of features that I all view as, very important to me musically. Yeah. And yeah, I think that's about as much tea as I got. If you watch me closely enough, I spill it on myself all the time. So you just pay attention, y'all.
I appreciate you. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having me. This was cool.
Thank you so much. Thank you guys. Period. Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Unapologetically Angel. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, share, and check out Folded. Now y'all know the real reason what Folded means. And now make sure y'all go over and get some closure.
Right.
Keep the clothes folded. Don't bleach the clothes. Right. Don't go to jail.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's okay to cuss.
You can cuss them out.
Cuss them out.
Yeah, you can cuss them out all you want to. But yes, no jail.
No jail.
No jail.
Keep the clothes folded.
Right. Yeah. Be
Period.
Nice.
This has been a Playmaker production.